Good morning, everyone. Today we will discuss the economic globalization and sustainable development. So, first, we will discuss the economic globalization. And take note, guys, this is under finals. Okay, what do we mean by economic globalization? So it refers to the increasing interdependence of world economies as a result of a growing scale of cross-border trade for commodities and services, flow of international capital, and wide and rapid spread of technologies. Let's put simply that globalization is the connection of different parts of the world. In economics, globalization can be defined as the process in which businesses, organizations, and countries begin operating on an international scale. Globalization also is the most often used in an economic context, but it also affects and is affected by politics and culture. All right. Okay, in order to deepen our understanding regarding on the economic globalization, I have set an example for this. Example number 1 is the multinational corporations or operate on a global scale with satellite offices and branches in numerous locations. So what do we mean by multinational corporation? Multinational corporations are the large companies with operation in several countries across the world. For example, Apple, Ford, Coca-Cola, the Google, the Microsoft, and etc. The size and turnover can be greater than the total GDP of many developing economies. So it means this company is not only located in one country, but this is located or it has many branch in other countries, okay, such as fast food chains, products, not only the products but also for the services that access not only Filipinos, Japanese, American, but all the human beings that is capable na gumamit ng technology, maka-access ng technology or the website itself. Tayo po yun ang pwedeng maka-access nun. Okay? Human beings. Next, example, is the outsourcing can add to the economic development of a struggling country, bringing much needed jobs. So what do we mean by this? For example, our country Philippines is already declining, especially in economy. Okay? So yung ibang bansa na tipong alam yung sitwasyon natin, may mga offer na jobs sa place nila. Okay, paano makatulong yun sa bansa natin? Nag-o-offer ang ibang bansa ng jobs na tipong ang helper or ang mga employee nila is Filipino in order to have merong sweldo. Okay? Pag merong sweldo, pagbalik sa Pilipinas, yung mga Pilipino na umalis dito para magtrabaho abroad, para nga matulungan yung ekonomiya, nagbabayad po yun sila ng tax. At yung tax na yun yung gagamitin ng government natin para palaguin, especially the infrastructure, technology, agriculture, education, health, especially us, the Filipino, yun yung mga priority ng yung 5 nabanggit ko. Okay. Especially yung mga nag-outsourcing, hindi lang ito yung mga human beings na pwedeng magtrabaho. outsourcing din sila kung anong pwedeng ma-export ng bansa natin or ng bansa para matulungan ma-develop. Okay? Pero ang priority sa example number 2 is bringing much needed jobs. Another example for this. Okay? Another example. Ito din yung tipong may mag-i-invest na ibang lahi or taga-ibang bansa sa isang country. Bakit mag-invest? Mag-i-invest sila or magtatayo sila ng kumpanya in order to have an employment. So, para may trabaho ulit yung mga tao. So, pag may trabaho, may job yung tao, may salary, less ang gutom, less ang kahirapan. So, here are some products or some companies na multinational corporations. As you can see, we have YouTube, Nikon, this is camera. We have Pepsi, Nike, Coca-Cola, Yahoo, Facebook, Twitter, Starbucks, Apple, Samsung, MasterCard, Amazon, and Unilever, etc. So marami pa yan sila, okay? Next, what are the effects of economic globalization? The first effect is globalization provides businesses with a competitive advantage by allowing them to source raw materials where they are inexpensive. So this one, napapaloob dito si glocalization. Okay, an example for that perfect example, magpapatayo ng McDonald's sa Puerto Princesa. Kunyari lang, walang McDonald's. May mga product yung McDonald's na hindi na nila kailangan ibiyahe pa. Tama? Because they already outsource dito sa Puerto Princesa. Ano-ano pwedeng mabili dito na hindi na pwedeng ibiyahe. Okay? For example, yung pickles, pipino, kamatis, itlog. Because pag ibiyahe mo yung mga product na yan, risky, too risky. Baka sa pagbiyahe, during the biyahe, or along the biyahe, may epekto na yung, maapektuhan na yung goods na yon. So pagpunta dito, malamang masisira lang. So in order to have that inexpensive trip, or yung tipong expensive yung trip at the same time lugi pa yung kumpanya dahil nga sa mga effect ng trip na yon, nag-outsourcing sila sa local. Anong pwedeng mabili dito? Okay? Ganon din yung McDo, Jollibee, and other fast food chain. Okay. Bakit? Number 1, hindi na sila babayad ng freight. Hindi na tipong ang space for that material is madadagdagan pa yung deliveries nila. At the same time, magkakapera pa tayo dito sa Puerto. Why magkakapera? Kasi nga, mabibigyan ng opportunity yung mga products natin, yung mga local products natin, or mabibigyan ng opportunity yung mga farmers natin, especially in agriculture sector, na tipong ikokontrata sila ni McDo na sila magsusupply ng itlog, sila magsusupply ng mantika, o sila magsusupply ng kung ano-ano pang kailangan ng McDo. Okay? So next, globalization also gives organization the opportunity to take advantage of lower labor cost in developing countries while leverage the technical expertise and experience of more developed economies. Alright, so globalization also, so we will discuss why is economic globalization important, okay? So, globalization aims to benefit individual economies around the world by making market more efficient, increasing competition, and limiting military conflicts and spreading wealth more equally. So this is the aim, or why is economic globalization important. But the main goal of this is the integration and connection of all things that yung tipong madidevelop yung future world natin. Okay, we will now discuss the sustainable development. Can be defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The economic development brought by such organized principles and practices in an economy is called managed sustainable development, or what we call the MSD. Alright, the goal of sustainable development is to meet the needs of today without compromising the needs of tomorrow. This means we cannot continue using current levels of resources, as this will make not live enough for the future generations. Establishing and reducing carbon emission is the key to living within environmental limits. So as you can see on the picture, we have this is the goal of the sustainable development. Okay, people. Number one is, on the top is people. Why? People, it means it will end the poverty and hunger in all forms and ensure dignity and equality. People is very important. Why? Because this one is the first driving tool that economics will grow or will develop. The next one, it connects to planet and prosperity, okay? Planet. This is to protect our planet's natural resources and climate for future generation. We have to protect our planet because hindi lang tayo ang gagamit nito. Meron pa sa susunod na mga taon at meron pa para sa susunod na generation. Prosperity. To ensure prosperous and fulfilling lives in harmony with nature. So, kaya siya nagko-connect siya sa people and planet because prosperity is to ensure the harmony. Yung tipong merong pagkakaisa sa nature. Kasi pag once sinira si nature at naapektuhan yung planet, maaapektuhan din yung tao. Doon papasok ang imbalance. Okay? Especially in the ecosystem as of this moment, masyado na tayong imbalance ngayon because other people did not protect our mother nature. Next is the peace. Foster peaceful, just, and inclusive society. Why peace is important under the sustainable development? Pag walang peace, walang development. Bakit kaya? Do you still remember one of the ideas of globalization is it requires chaos or terror because one person gustong baguhin ang current situation. Now, if terror and chaos happen, babagsak ang ekonomiya. Bakit? Dito papasok yung war. Dito papasok ang kampi-kampihan. So, pag may giyera, maraming madadamage, maraming maapektuhan, not only people, also the nature, also the infrastructures, and also the community. So, nag-stop si progress doon. And the worst is, the economy will also declining. But, remember guys, pag war ang pinag-uusapan, may pera din yan. Hindi ko natatalakayin bakit may pera sa war. Okay, next is the partnership. The implement the agenda through a solid global partnership. So, under this partnership, dito mapapasok si economic globalization. Because, sabi ko nga, pag mag-partner, nag-i-integrate, nagko-connect, nag-i-exchange ng information, services, and goods. Okay, let's find out the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, goal number 1, no poverty. Goal number 2, zero hunger. Goal number 3, good health and well-being. Goal number 4, quality education. Goal number 5, gender equality. 6 is the clean water and sanitation. 7 is the portable and clean energy. 8 is decent work and economic growth. 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. 10 is reduce inequality. 11 is sustainable cities and communities. And 12 is responsible consumption and production. 13 is climate action. 14 is life below water. 15 is life on land. 16 peace and justice, strong intuition. 17 is partnership to achieve the goal. So this is the 17 goal of 17 sustainable development goal. So bakit nabuo ito? Ito yung para sa future generation pa. Not hindi lang tayo ang makikinabang ng goal na ito, but in the future generation as well. Okay? Hindi lang ito nag-a-apply ngayon lang a year or next year. No. It will be applied as long as there is life on earth. Okay. Ito yung magiging guide na tipong mapapangalagaan yung tao, mapapangalagaan yung planet, mapapangalagaan ang prosperity, peace, and partnership. So, nag-a-apply din siya dito sa Sustainable Development Cycle. Okay. In your notebook, write this one as your reflection. Okay? Do you think peace and justice is fair nowadays? Again, do you think peace and justice is fair nowadays? So, this will be your reflection on your notebook. I hope makikita ko to sa notebook ninyo. Guys, thank you for listening in my discussion today. I hope you stay well and stay safe. Everyone, if you have questions, see you on your next schedule. That would be 30 minutes question and answer portion, and the remaining 1 hour will be again the discussion that will be on the YouTube. Okay, thank you so much for listening, guys. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.